Alright, that's good across the board. Got the link. Time to go here. Alright. Who would play as? Who would be funny to play as? I mean, Gugu's got a funny focus tree. Chinese Soviet Republic can be funny. China's interesting, because all roads lead to Chiang Kai-shek. um, Japan is an interesting focus tree. I could go funny MacArthur. I don't know why China isn't considered a major nation. Like, I get why Japan is, Soviet Union, German Reich, UK, France, the United States, and Italy. But I think China should be included in the list of major nations. Maybe Shaanxi? I've played the Philippines a lot. I've tried Sikkim. I've tried Guantanamo. Let's just do Democratic Philippines. I can't go wrong with that, right? Just have some fun.
Orders!
Now this is the jungle guys. Which all of the north is jungle, so they're pretty good on defending the north. So this is the social communist tree. You can help out to the Chinese communist, which is interesting. Red Son of Manila. You know, change popular for communism. Boo, boo, boo. Although down here, maritime communism, pretty funny. You should become a naval power, which is very odd, because you can still become a US aligned communist power. which is something, I guess. Or you can become Japanese aligned. I guess it's a choice too. Although US aligned communism is pretty funny. And then if you lose, you get this bonus. Philippine resistance, the cry. I haven't really gotten to this yet, but that requires losing. And I don't lose. Then you can either join the common turn or you can create your own faction, the Pan-Pacific Trade Union Secretariat. I haven't done this yet. I've just kind of went to the common turn. But you can make your own faction, then you get war for the oceans, and then you can either take over, the Indies. It's pretty much all of the Indies and the Malaysias, to take over Australia, New Zealand, some islands, you know, Iwo Jima, Okinawa, Taiwan, take the specific islands, reunite Madagascar, which, you know, it's over here. I believe these are like some of the islands you can also take over too while you're at it. So it's just an interesting thing that have happened. Then you got like the Japanese Pacific Islands. Then you got which we do gain a thing here. Unite Malayan peoples. Which is pretty cool. You get all of this. Although you get all of this through the focus trees, but I digress. Yeah, that's the communist tree. You become a naval power. Very cool. Then here you can form the Hispanic Empire. And just core all this. Which is silly. And then you get like War for Independence. And then you get the gain more bonuses. Obviously it's really nice, and then you get all this stuff too, so that's a good focus tree to go down. Got the slippery slope focus tree where you just pretty much just become a puppet of Japan. Really wish they extended this one out. You got the War for Independence. So yeah, if you time it right, then although making an army's hard, so I recommend just getting as much equipment as you can in the meantime. Make a smaller army. But yeah, successfully defend yourself for a year. That's hard to do. This is a hard tree to go down, but with Japan it's a little easier. Because then they start taking the islands. Slowly, but surely they'll start taking some islands off the US. they'll navally help out, you know, good time. And then you could just help them out by going to war with the Allies, taking over this stuff, you know, it's alright. If you go down the regular focus tree, you can still do all this war stuff, but, you know, just go down to here, and just kind of stick to yourself, I guess you could do, if you go democratic. Democratic path is all this. There's a secret non-aligned path that involves going down to here, going this direction. And then you get locked out of everything else, and then you become non-aligned. It's so dumb. It is so dumb. I haven't tested it yet, so I'm just gonna go down Democratic Philippines. So let's just kind of get that going. I don't want to do this. Yeah, that should work. A little different setup than I normally do, but it's alright. These are like the 4 islands you want to hold. The main reason why I say 4 instead of 3. 4 sections you want to control, because normally you just want to control, you know, Manila, Bataan, you know, Luzon, but there's iron, there's steel here on the Essential Islands. You don't want to lose that steel. Losing that steel's pretty bad, okay? Speaking of resources, this aluminum, so good, so good, so good. There's got a lot of really good things in specific islands in terms of resources, but there is manpower and naval bases. Those are pretty good. Taiwan got some resources, okay to ask. It's mainly bases, manpower. Nothing really too important there. But ooh, this island is pretty good if you can get it from the US by cornering it. But I'm gonna align with the US when they take it off, or if you invade it yourself with your own naval forces. But yeah, going down here and getting the specific islands. Conquest of Japan and the Pacific Islands, super good. Because then you gain islands over here. You can take this and the peace deal. You can take the islands over here. This just goes back to your allies. Just, oh my god. You can puppet this stuff over here. Because these flip independence and or become puppets of Japan. Good resources. Just good puppet. You can't really core it. But it's okay, puppet. But over here, Pacific Islands. Ooh, good resources. Good resources. Peg the peso to the dollar.
Command!
I realize I should probably be reading chat. Hi, Ark. Will not be a chief today, yeah. Sorry, I did not have chat loaded up on my phone. I just completely forgot about it for a moment. But hello, Ark. Yeah. Man, it's wild. And Shino's focus tree is weird because okay, you can't see it here. But like if you start as them, it's a little weird. Xinjiang is a little weird because they have to lose to get this stuff like over here. This territory. It's a little weird. But like the weird thing with the China tree is that the Democratic guy is more of a socialist, is actually in actuality a socialist. The fascist path is just Chiang Kai-shek, but in a different suit and tie. Like, with just a different flavor, which is just weird. Like, and then communist China has a path where it's either Mao or some other guy are vying for control. But don't worry, all the roads lead the same, so it doesn't really matter. You know, because all roads lead to either become a democracy again, form the republic, and then where you get the Chinese century, Venus century accumulation by just conquering stuff. This is the more conquering section of this. But you could also just flip democratic. Which is, yes, you could become democratic Mao Zedong. As weird as that is. All roads lead to Mao. Or all roads lead to democratic Mao. Which is very strange. And then it takes a while. Oh, never mind. Japan tree already started. But like, Japan also gets a little weird with its stuff. It's just a very weird DLC with Asia. I do not know how to describe it. It's just weird. But the Philippines is also weird because the 90% of the focus tree is the economy tree anyway. But all roads lead to becoming free, independent. But this is like the path if you want to become independent without fighting the United States, because you don't have to fight them over here. Here you do have to fight the United States, but you gain a huge empire in the process. Here you just gain Japan support. And it's like, or you just become MacArthur and do whatever you want anyway. Because you're MacArthur. Who's gonna tell you no? You know, Southeast Asia, becomes a nuclear powerhouse really early. It's so strange. I don't question it anymore. I like the strangeness of the alt history, because that's what alt history should be. It should be both realistic and strange. And maybe a little bit correct, depending on, what you're doing. Yeah, it should at least be both realistic and or really strange. Like, is it realistic for communists to take power in the United States? No, it's not. So that should be where the silly comes in. Like, if something isn't realistic, like, it should at least be silly. You know. I will always hold to that standard. Like, old history Germany should be realistic, for a time, but then also should be silly when it gets not realistic. Like, That should always be the goal. It should at least be somewhat manageable to do. I mean, like, it's not a bad standard for the game. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, alt history's gone too silly, and that's why I don't like, Hearts of Iron 4, and I'm like, it's alt history. It's going to be silly to a degree. I understand wanting realistic. I understand wanting realistic alt history. Like, that's good. Realistic alt history is just good. But, like, you really shouldn't limit yourself to just realistic. Because then that means you wouldn't get a lot of fun stuff in the game. Like, how do I explain this? Oh yeah, and also another funny thing about the Philippines, that majority of these guys are communists. Like, a good portion of the jury is, like, communist. Or at least anti-democratic. It's weird. But yeah, always hold to that standard. If it can't be, you know, should be realistic. But when it isn't going to be realistic, should it be silly? Yes. Because that's the main appeal. That will always be
Listen
the
up.
main appeal. Like, is it realistic for, the Belgian Kong? Hold on. Is it realistic for I hold on. I gotta find a country here. Um, is it realistic in this time period for uh the Soviet Union to have a civil war that turns them democratic? No, it's not realistic. By about 36, the White Army was just pretty much done. Remnants are just gone. Now, it's just not realistic anymore for the White Army to try and go for round two out here in Siberia. But is it like but can you at least be realistic about it? Sure. Is it realistic that they could do it? That it would happen or they could happen? Like, no. Is it realistic in how they went to the approach about it? A little bit. There's realistic alt history there for what could have been. But it's just not, you know, there's some realism there. Now, is it realistic you're actually going to get a Romanov in charge? No. No, you're not going to get a Romanov in charge. But, that's where you get a little silly with it. It's kind of where you get silly with it by putting a Romanov in charge and restarting the Russian Tsardom. That's the silly part about it. You take like a realistic, alt history scenario and you get a little silly with it. Once you kind of run out of realistic stuff, once you run out of, real, once you run out of realistic, paths to go down with it. That's just how I feel about it. Now, people complaining that the price is outrageous for this expansion, for what you get, I agree with that. They could have done more. And it kind of looks like they were prepping to do more. They just might not have had the time to do it. Or, they did do it, but, the company came first and was like, no, you will in fact do this instead. I mainly wanted to get this and kind of get the ball rolling to go down here. But I'm going to pivot into intervention. commercial mode, yes, there is now an energy system, so you need coal. Now, the better good thing is, though, is that when it comes down to energy, I really wish I could actually see energy. Yeah, here we go. Everyone does have a base value of 10, so even if you have no coal to burn, you still have energy to use. Which is a really good change they made. After the fact. After the DLC release. Same with these two buildings here, the reinforced electrical grid and high capacity electrical grid. Which, yes, this 10% times 5 is 50%. So you can, in fact, gain 50% more resources. Right here on this iron, or over here on this. Now you're just gaining like 20% because there's two infrastructure, and on top of, but you do gain hefty debuffs as the Philippines, so building these early make no difference because you gain minus 25%. So the bonuses you gain for it are just crap. They're more of like a snowball thing. If you're already winning and you have extra, you don't need to build anything else, like building more factories would put you in energy debt or whatever, then, you know, you build these. Or you build this synthetic refinery, because this takes 0 energy. If that makes any sense, good job. It shouldn't. This should at least cost some energy. And yes, they did add in more energy per fuel gain. Per fuel gain. After complaints with the energy system. Which, you know what? They probably tested this stuff out. They probably figured, you know what? We'll have some ideas in the back burner that we'll have ready to go. Just in case. You know, and we can see how people hate it or enjoy it and then work from there. Because you're never really going to know how people are going to react to something until it comes out. And I think how people reacted to this made the base energy of 10 a really good change. Is it perfect? No. It's not perfect. Could it be better? Yeah. Like, I don't think anyone's going to argue that. But are the changes they made good? Yes. They took complaints, they made smart change instead of listening to people. They listened to people and they heard their complaints about it. They went back to the drawing board and they came out with these two things, which are really good changes to help you gain energy or reduce energy. Once they heard the complaints of people who played Germany after every expansion, they always all all hoi4 expansions lead to people playing Germany again. All roads lead to Germany. But they heard the late game complaints, and they did something about it with these two. These two changes, and they heard the minor country complaints of not having coal or not having enough coal for a big enough industry to actually do anything, and they made changes accordingly, which is why now we now have the base energy of 10. And then they heard like, oh, you know, coal energy conversion is not good because, you know, there's not enough coal. Even if you do have, you know, because when you conquer territory, you know, it just isn't going to work out like that. You know, conquering territory, you gain their factories, because the AI builds factories even if they don't care about coal. And that kind of makes it difficult to maintain your energy use. And so, in the research tree, they added these two things. You know, energy gain per coal. You know, they added both of them, although I think they should add a third, but they should have it all the way down to here. And yes, that's why I'm going for excavation too. Because I need energy. Lots and lots of energy. I need lots of iron. I struggle with steel. That is going to be the main struggle of the Philippines, is steel. So I'm going to go down here. Try to get down to here. This guy gives bonus organization. You're going to need organization. Just more organization is just good. Plus it gives me political power. Can't go wrong with that. Here, I don't have trains. I'm just gonna do that until I gain trains. I am thinking superior firepower. But I do like Grand Battle Plan. But I just play Poland a lot. Mass Assault is an option. Um, but I think superior firepower, giving more bonuses to my artillery. Grand Battle Plan's okay. Um, it works. It works pretty well. I just haven't tried superior firepower Philippines yet, but I don't think I'll have the industry for superior firepower. But I think it also might, man. Division, no, mobile warfare also gets pretty silly. Because you can get really fast infantry. Mass assault Philippines also works because you're gonna have a lot of manpower. Because there's ways to get a lot of manpower with it. Grand Battle Plan works. Superior Firepower works. Because you're gonna have a more of a smaller army. And because you have a smaller army, you're going to need quantitatively better army. So this is where this comes in. Grand Battle Plan. If you shrink down your infantry by a lot, like you have it be like a 6-2, so 6 infantry, 2 artillery. You can go down Grand Battle Plan. You can just go down Grand Battle Plan anyway. Like Grand Battle Plan works no matter what army size you have. I selected Grand Battle Plan, didn't I? Oh, never mind. I still haven't chosen one yet. It just was. I had hovered over. Grand Battle Plan works. You can shrink down your army, gain more units, and this will help out with that. Mobile warfare. I don't know why you would do this, but you can. Maybe there's a try here. Mass assault works very well with the Philippines, because you're going to be in jungle where supply might not be a thing for a bit, especially if you help Malaysia or the Dutch East Indies with your jungle special forces, with your ranger special forces. Where they're going to be over here in jungles where supply is absolutely dreadful. Or if you have marines that are naval invading, it might not have a lot of supply. It might not be able to take the supply hub because there's too many Japanese troops somewhere. Who knows? This does good for the environment. it's just good if you want to make a bigger army as the Philippines by shrinking down your divisions a little bit. They will still work very well. But this works really good if you just want to build up your industry and make a quality army instead of focusing on a large army. But I am going to try Superior Firepower because I haven't done it yet. And yes, there is a funny thing you can do here. Siege artillery. Also, you have air cavalry. There's a lot of really weird and interesting things. And yes, armored cars do gain insane bonuses now. Are they still good? No. Is it funny? Yes. Now I gotta go down this guy. Indefinite state MacArthur.
Ready to move.
Now this guy. Just a really good guy to train my rangers on. Got organizer, planning speed, trickster, reconnaissance bonus, guerrilla fighter, or improv expert. If you want to do at least one terrain type, nails makeshift braces, he's just a pretty decent general, all in all. Although this guy is just pounds for pounds better, but I like making this guy the special forces leader. And so, you might be wondering, what's this requisition stuff that I'm going through? Well, pretty much what happens is that I can go down to the international market, buy equipment, subsidies, American, and I can go over here and buy American equipment for significantly cheaper because it's being subsidized. Yes, it's not just weaponry, it's not just artillery, it's also trucks, airplanes, the good stuff. Trains. Speaking of trains, I like getting the railway company here. Main reason why I like getting the railway company is the supply hub construction speed, railway construction speed, and the train production cost and the armor. Just so good. Cheaper trains are better to produce. Now, I could go down here, Great War Infantry. Great War Infantry is just really good. People's Militia is really good if you're communists and you have militia units. I think I'm gonna go for Assault Infantry though. Or Large Unit Tactics. Large Unit Tactics are okay. I think I'm gonna go for Assault Infantry though. Or Fire Concentration. Probably go for Fire Concentration. Get my line artillery up and going. But yeah, I'm gonna go for Assault Infantry. But Great War Infantry is actually not a bad plan. Because you do gain support artillery bonuses. And this just kind of doubles down on that. Defensive postures does okay too. It's mainly focusing on entrenchments and defenses. Great War Infantry, Engineering Company, gains bonus entrenchment. Shuckleback and Warsburg protection, pretty good. Defense on Leg Infantry, pretty good. Although here it is for the Support Artillery, more soft attack, and it gives your Leg Infantry battalions more soft attack and breakthrough. Which is pretty good still. Just more defense, organization, more reliability, and more entrenchment speed. Just pretty good bonuses, but Assault Infantry just takes the artillery and just makes it hit harder. They're good for assault. It does what it says on the box. Makes your infantry better at assault. So we'll see how that works. We'll see how that goes. Because I've done ground battle plan defensive Philippines, and it works very well when you do get invaded. I forgot to research trains again. Okay, next time I get a research slot, I need to research trains. Okay. Let's get civilian trains and then armored trains. Armored trains are going to be good. I don't think I'm going to get bombed by the Japanese, but armored trains are just good, just in case. Some of you perhaps have already heard what it contains, but I would just like to expand US bases, good. I've had a further meeting today and are agreed in recognizing that the question of Anglo-German relations is What does that say? Unlock decisions to convoys for military equipment. Yeah, I can do that too. Forgot about that. Yep, I can spend political power, I will gain more subsidies, and I will gain a nice boost to my stockpile. Sharks selling 180, they're selling 15 trains, 20 trains. One, 3 deliveries, they will accept. I don't think I hit the right button there. Usually it tells me if I'm buying stuff here. Let's do 3 for 4 deliveries. Let's get 20 trains. Just get my train stockpile going. I'm not gonna form this special thing. Economic policies don't really care about. Political actions don't really need. Don't really need propaganda. I'd use convoys to gain more infrastructure, but I don't really need to. I don't really need to. Land reform could be good. Expand the gold mining. Or sugar barons, gain civilian infrastructure, or... Ooh, I'm gonna go down here to the textile mills, gain civilian factories. How's my stockpile looking? Alright, let's start producing civilian trains. Oh yeah, and we will get a naval doctrine. Fleet and bean, shred introduction, or base strike. Trade introduction gives me conflict rating efficiency, service organization, detection, and organization on submarines. Yeah, 'cause I don't... Fleet and bean I could do if I gain lucky enough to gain the US Pacific Fleet underneath my command. Fleet and bean, or trade interdiction. Let's do fleet and bean. I like doing patrol boats to gain the bonus to destroyers. There's the new school though, which gains you light cruisers and some destroyer bonuses. And then at the end it gives you battleships at the end of the tree. Convoy escort is also really good, because it just gives you a lot of destroyer bonuses, which are really good. You got screen support focus, which is alright. You get torpedo primacy, which gives you bonus towards torpedoes on your destroyers and light cruisers. But I think patrol boats does pretty good. It lowers supply use. Sure, it decreases your range, but you know, you're using destroyers. You do not have a lot of range anyway. It just gives you flat out bonuses on them for fuel and supply usage. Sure, it doesn't make them good, but it just kind of gives you slightly bonuses, slight better bonuses. Just makes them slightly better at their job of being destroyers. Although that is the screen section of it, though. Submarines is submarines. You can go long range submarines with cruiser submarines or submarine carriers. Ooh. Ooh. Or you can go like the very small submarines for coastal defense. Yes. You know, capital ships, you got Coastal Defense Fleet, which gives you a Coastal Defense ship, which they are not good. They're just slightly worse carriers. Not carriers, I'm slightly worse cruisers.
I am speaking to you from the cabinet room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Germany with the German government.
Let's see what I want. I want sugar barons. Yeah, because that gives me 2 more civilian. That gives me a dockyard and civilian factory.
That they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland. A state of war would exist between us.
Right now I need resources. Lots and lots of resources.
No such undertaking has been received. And that consequently, this country is at war. You can imagine what a bitter blow it is to me that all my long struggle
Oh, one factory at a
that I cannot believe
delivery.
there's anything more or anything different that I could have done and that would have been more successful. Up to the very last, it would have been quite possible to have arranged a peaceful, honorable
Reduce production cost, reduce fuel use.
and Poland. But Hitler would not have it.
Now I do need an extra factory for my trucks.
And although he now says he put forward reasonable proposals, he is protected by the hope that is not a true statement. The proposals were never
More excavation. I need more steel.
they were announced
I need a prospect for more mines.
on Thursday night. As you are coming from him, he ordered his troops to cross the Polish frontier the next morning. His action shows me thinking that there is no chance he will ever give up his practice of using force. He can only be stopped by force. And we in France are today in fulfillment of our obligation.
Time says 39. Alright, I have to start making an army.
This wicked and unprovoked attack upon her people.
Really rapidly.
We have a clear conscience. We have done all that any country could do
Just
to
get the Nationality Act.
the situation in which no word given by Germany's ruler could be trusted.
Let's just do the fund officer training course and fund training exercise. Sure, fund. While we are at peace.
We have resolved to finish it. I know
Ready.
we will all play
This guy will be in charge of the Rangers. Patrol boats, significantly cheaper. Air reduction. I like going for battlefield support, but I'm not gonna have planes for a very long time. So it's just something I just pick, just because I have to pick something. Alright, let's go for the assault infantry.
Mr. Speaker.
Alright, United States Asiatic Fleet. Pray that they say yes. Maybe if I improve relations, they'll like us more. Just slightly enough to give it to me.
Both those who supported the late government and also the parties of the opposition. I have completed the most important part of this task. A war cabinet has been formed
Because sometimes they could just absolutely refuse it.
representing
Ooh, China's not doing so hot.
the unity of the nation.
Oh, everyone's in their faction. Nice. Again, lost their war with the Karatama. Oh boy.
It was necessary
Acquired infantry equipment.
the appointment of the principal ministers during tomorrow. The appointment of the other ministers usually takes a little longer, but I trust that when tomorrow meets again, this part of my task will be completed, and that the administration will be complete in all respects. Sir, I consider it in the public interest to
Let's see, what's my
suggest
research looking? Okay,
today.
9 more days, and I'm going to drop another 100 political power to prospect for steel, chromium, and coal on the western bias gets coal. Expand steel prospecting in essential islands, and expand chromium prospecting in Luzon.
21st of May, with of course provision for earlier meeting if need be.
I do not have enough civilian factories to prospect everything. Whoops.
I now invite
We got their navy. Oh, we got parts of the specific fleet. Yes.
record its approval of the steps taken and to declare its confidence in the new government. Sir, to form an administration of this
Now I can either do reduce my fuel consumption on my navy
but it must be remembered
with gunboat diplomacy, or
stage of one of the greatest
I'm going to go for War Plan Rainbow 5.
that we are in action at many points in Norway and in Holland. That we have to be prepared in the military.
Gain a 4th research slot, and then we can improve our army.
Many preparations have to be made here at home. In this crisis, I hope I may be fast, but I do not address the House at any length today. I hope that
Okay.
my friends and colleagues, former colleagues, who are affected by the political reconstruction will make all allowances for any lack of ceremony with which it has been necessary to act. So say to the House, as I said to those who have joined the government, I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, and the earth, and respect. We have before us an almost grievous time. We have before us many, many long months of travel. You ask what is our policy? I will say
There's 10 submarines here.
sea, land, and air, with all our might, with all the strength that God can give us, to wage war against a monstrous tyranny, never surpassed
Let's wait for the knowledge transfer over here.
catalogue of human crime. That is our policy. You ask, what is our aim? I can answer in one word. Victory. Victory at all costs. Victory in spite of all terror. Victory
Okay.
long and hard
Let's just take out these guys.
but without
Push them up to here.
no survival. Let that be realized. No survival for the British Empire. No survival for all that the British Empire stood for. No survival for the urge and impulse of the ages that mankind will move forward towards its goal. But I take up my task with buoyancy and hope. I feel sure that our cause will not be
Light cruisers. Okay. More destroyers. I just need more destroyer. Okay. Combine. Combine. Fourteen. Okay, good. Let's get the Wolfpack guy out. Torpedo Hunter. Torpedo reveal chance lowered. And let's get their hit chance up. Good. So we got some submarines. We have our strike force of 8 battleships, 1 light cruiser, and 48 destroyers. It's gonna have to work. New commander. This guy. Alright. Alright, I'm not gonna let all this shuffle around. There we go. Now I gotta turn on auto repair and auto basing. 'Cause I don't want to manually do this.
Ako ang utos.
Alright, let's see who could get here. We can get this promotionable officer right here. Pretty good stats overall. Edward Keene's pretty good too, but his supply consumption is pretty bad at a 1. This guy's 2233, which is pretty good. I'll go with him. It's Vincent guy. Don't have enough. Let's reduce that to 1. Solid there. Get our coal. There we go. Now we do National Defense Act and we get our army shit together. Alright, let's my guns are being upgraded. Let's upgrade my artillery. That should help. Why did my convoys stop producing all of a sudden? Army logistics. Oh yeah, I gotta build anti-air.
Orders.
Sports. Now let's see. What can I buy with only 35? Very few doctors. Why are my doctors disappearing on me? For supply. 68 out of 68. Ah. my naval supply. That actually explains it. I don't even know if to even do. What is this? Did I even buy equipment? Oh shit. I fucked myself there. Oh boy, alright. Free civilian factory. I need infrastructure here. Now I need to start making defensive structures. Do I need to save political power for anything? No, I do not. So are small arms. Which is not as significant, it's like 2k. Let's go capital actually submarines.
This was a great trial of strength between the British and German air forces. Can you conceive a greater objective for the
I
Germans
think Wolfpack
in the
should be
air
fine.
than to make evacuation from these beaches impossible?
I just need the anti-air bombing damage reduction, just in case.
Almost to the extent of thousands.
Fighter
Could
aircraft,
there have been
airspace
an objective
dominance.
of greater military importance and significance for the whole purpose of the war than this? They tried hard, and they were beaten back. They were frustrated in their task. We got the army away. Paid fourfold for any losses which they have inflicted.
Now that we are low on manpower.
So when we consider how much greater will be our advantage in defending the air above this island against an overseas attack, I must say that I find these facts a sure basis upon which practical and reassuring
Let's see what I want to build.
I will pay my tribute to these young
I should upgrade my engineer companies.
Great French army, but very largely for the time
Ready,
being
sir.
cast back
These 5 can go up to here.
for the onrush of a few thousand of armored vehicles. May it not also be
Advance.
civilization itself will be defended by the skill and devotion of
Well, sir.
2,000 airmen. There never has been
Alright, let's send this guy down to here.
in all the history of war such an opportunity for use.
Ready.
The Knights of the Round Table, the Crusaders, all fall back into the past.
Handa ng kumilos.
Distant, but progressive. These young men going forth every morn to guard their native land,
Philippine divisions. Yes, you can get tanks.
Mr. Speaker,
Should you get tanks? Probably not.
events which have happened during the past
Well, sir.
have not come to me with any sense of
Well, sir.
Indeed,
Tanks in the Philippines is a double-edged sword. Because, they're good until you get them to Japan and then they explode.
whatever happens
But they're helpful, you know, when they have no, when Japan has no supply, which is a lot. But if they have no supply, then you also don't have any supply, so why use them if nobody has supply?
I thought it right upon this occasion to give the House and the country some indication of the
Yeah, this extra production we needed.
services unitedly advise that we should carry on the war, and that there are good and reasonable hopes for revival of it.
I'll take the hit, just for the extra retention.
We have fully informed and consulted all the self-governing dominions. These great communities, far beyond the ocean,
Now can I actually buy more equipment?
been built up on our laws and on our civilization, and who are absolutely free to
I
choose
can,
their course,
yes, I can buy a little bit more
absolutely devoted
equipment.
to the ancient motherland, and who feel themselves inspired by the same emotions, which leads me to stake our all upon duty and honor.
Yep, getting equipment as the Philippines is garbo.
In France. Already the mutual distance will be prolonged, both in France and in the French Empire overseas.
Military Academy for the Philippines. Yep, that'll give me an extra research slot.
And casting adrift
And fix my army a little bit more.
they do not continue the war in accordance with their treaty obligations, from which we have not felt able to
Just
release
keep
them.
buying M1 grinds in
Perhaps
perpetuity.
you have read the historic declaration in which it is the desire of many Frenchmen and of our own
The number one supplier of
at the
US number one buyer of US equipment.
into a union of common citizenship in this struggle. However matters may go in France, or with the French government, or other French governments, we in this island and in the British Empire will never lose our sense of comradeship with the French people. If we are now called upon to endure what they have been suffering, we shall emulate their courage. And if final victory
Still waiting for the Japanese to eventually come. I know they will come.
shall be restored to all
They love to come.
such demands,
What am I saying? Why did I say that? No. Why? Why am I like this? Ugh. Why? Why am I like this?
what General Weygand calls the Battle of France is over. I expect that the Battle of Britain is about to begin.
Ready.
Upon this battle depends the survival of Christian civilization. Upon it depends our own British life, of our institutions and our empire.
Yes, let's get the orchestra. That would help us.
The enemy must very soon
Let's fund the orchestra.
Hitler knows that he will have to break us
Okay.
if we can stand up to
Uh,
all Europe may be
armored train. No,
world may move
that
forward into broad
does have good armor though.
uplands. But if we fail, then the whole world,
Though it does bring me down to railway guns.
including all that we have known and cared for, will sink
Yeah, let's do it. Railway gun, railway gun, railway gun.
perhaps tracked by the lights of perverted science. Let us, therefore, place ourselves to our duty.
Orders.
So bear ourselves that if the British Empire and
Handa ng kumilos.
last for 1,000 years, men will still say, this was their finest hour.
Let's see. More fuel storage. Just yeah, I'm gonna need more fuel storage because actually hold on. Basic fortification research. Yeah, let's do that. That would be better off. After that, let's build some anti-air emplacements, because I do not have anti-air being built.
Fall in! Ano po ang utos?
Okay, here comes the Japanese. National Guard divisions are actually really good. What the fuck? They're actually decent. What the fuck? Man, they are expensive. I need to order artillery now. Just so that we have enough. And 10-year training planning. Wait. Oh, I forgot to select the research. Oh yeah, fuel.
Orders!
Yikes. Scooby, what do we do now? I could improve my destroyers. Ooh, aircraft. Yeah, naval bombers might be what I want. I have to research that all by scratch. Same with the... Ooh, I'm gonna need marine transport ships, so I can navally invade with my rangers. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna need.
Великодушие, дух беспечности, от настроения мирного строительства, то непонятность в довоенное время, то пагубно в настоящее время, когда война коренным образом изменила положение. Враг жесток и неумолим. Он ставит своей целью захват наших земель, перед нашим током. Захват наших жен найдящей нефти, похоть их нашим трудом. Он ставит своей целью
I need to buy more guns.
восстановление царизма, разрушение национальной культуры и национальной государственности русских, украинцев, белорусов, литовцев,
Yeah, it's 1,000 guns. Let's buy 1,000 guns.
узбеков, татар, молдаван, грузин, армян, азербайджанцев и других свободных стран Советского Союза.
Yes, more surface visibility for screens. Quazon stays in charge. He gives me political power, or I can take on manual or access. I don't know how to pronounce that. More consumer goods, less consumer goods, better trade law costs, better economy law costs, but I don't need those. Jose Laurel. More 15% stability, 10% ideology for direct defense. I need that stability because war is coming. Ooh, I could do atomic research. Do I want to, though? I could just start passively boosting my navy. Or I could start getting flame tanks.
Необходимо, чтобы это великолепное качество большевиков стало достоянием миллионов и миллионов нашей армии, нашего гражданского флота и всех народов Советского Союза.
Or,
Немедленно перестроить всю
actually, you know what I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need maintenance companies.
починить интересам фронта и задачам организации автомобиля. Народы Советского Союза видят теперь,
Fire concentration.
своей бешеной злобе и ненависти к нашей Родине, обеспечившей всем трудящимся свободный труд и благосостояние.
Continue training plan done.
Защиту своих прав, своей земли против врага. Красная армия, Красный флот
Uh,
и все граждане Советского Союза
American
должны
capital injection.
взять советской земли. Драться до последней капли крови за наши города и села. Проявлять смелость, инициативу и свободу, свойственные нашей
Strike aircraft. Naval attack. Yeah, for naval bombers. Alright. Let's take my navy out. Let's do convoy raiding up here. Strike force. Here, here, and here. Patrol here. Patrol here. Patrol here. And then now we have the planes go up to provide
Listen up. Ano po ang utos? Handa ng kumilos.
In the American island of Oahu, the Japanese ambassador to the United States and his colleagues delivered a formal reply.
Ooh, so we're already sinking convoys.
While this reply stated that it seemed useless to continue existing diplomatic negotiations, it contained
Okay, let's upgrade my rangers.
or hint of war or of armed attack.
Line of battle. Naval fuel consumption minus 5%. That's pretty good. Fast battleships. Okay, I think that's attack from combat alongside the pride of the fleet. 10%.
Out of a last-ditch war for the preservation of American independence. All the things that American independence
Okay, speaking of pride of the fleet,
to me and to ours. Never before, since Jamestown and Plymouth Rock, has our American
let me just check out.
been in such danger as now. The Nazi masters of Germany
Designed for the color class A2. Okay, alright.
to dominate
Not bad.
thought in their own country, but
Let's check out the Pennsylvania class.
Europe, and then to use the resources of Europe to dominate the rest of the world.
Alright, that's what that looks like.
In view
about the same,
it can
it
be
looks like.
properly and categorically that the United States has no
Yeah, these are
right
kind of all the
or
same.
right to
Except for
encourage
this.
talk
This is
of
missing.
peace until the day shall come when there is a clear intention
Yeah,
on
because
the
here has
part
the
of the
anti-air slot.
aggressor nations to abandon all thought of dominating or conquering the world. The forces of the states that are leagued against all people who live in freedom are
Then
being
if I go over here to
held
Colorado
away
class,
from our
A2,
shores. German
it's about the
and
same
British
anyway.
vessels are being blocked on
Not
the other
much
side of the
difference.
Atlantic by the British.
So I will
Free
make, can I make this
and
the part
for
of the fleet?
thousands of soldiers and sailors who were able to escape from suffocating fire, Germany are being China, Asia, Chinese
100 political power to do it. Let's do it.
economic as well as military.
Order artillery. I need to buy fuel.
Frankly and definitely, there is danger ahead. Danger against which we must prepare. We well know that we cannot escape danger
Lost one destroyer,
simply
they lost 5.
by crawling into bed and pulling the covers over our heads. Germany has said that she was occupying Belgium to save the Belgians from the British. Would she hesitate then to say to any South American country, we are occupying
One
Belgium
cruiser type,
to protect
8
you
destroyers,
from
good.
American
We're actually sinking them. That's pretty
annexation?
good.
Belgium is being used as an invasion base against Britain, now fighting for its life. And any
Nice.
South American country
We are actually
annexed
sinking them.
would always constitute a jumping off place on any one of the
Filipino
other
Reparations
republics
Act?
of this
More recruitable
empire.
population, more monthly
We,
population, yes.
Hawaii,
Now,
as
if you
a
excuse
house
me,
host
I
of
need
the
to
Pacific
connect railways.
Yet, the Azores are closer to our shores in the Atlantic than Hawaii is on the other side. There are those who say that the Axis powers would never have any desire to attack the Western Hemisphere. This is the same dangerous form of
Aggression Pact. Oh, sunk more
destroyed
boats.
the
4
powerful
Manchurian
so many
convoys sunk.
conquered people. Let us no longer blind ourselves to the
Now, this isn't
undeniable fact that the evil
gonna
forces
stop
which have
Japanese
crushed and
invasion,
undermined
especially
Europe
Malaysia,
once did
but
so
it will
many
help
others
and reduce
are
them.
already within
Just at
our
least slow them down.
own gates. Your government knows much about them, and every day is ferreting them out.
I can drop down
Their
a limited
British
export though.
emissaries are active in our own and neighboring countries. They seek to stir up suspicion and
Is anyone buying my chromium though?
cause internal strife. They try to turn
Tajis Intis is buying it.
and
Okay.
vice versa. They try to reawaken long slumbering racial and religious enmity, which should have no place in this country. And there are also American citizens, many of them in high places, who unwittingly, in most cases, are aiding and abetting
Okay, let's
the
see.
work of the
Let's
nation.
add support artillery.
I do not charge these American
Actually,
citizens with being foreign agents.
Cavalry, meh. This marine template's okay, could be better. This cavalry template's bad. Boop boop. Garrison brigade, don't care. National Guard division. This is good.
The experience of the past 2 years has proven
Just needs 2 artillery.
that no nation can appease the Nazis. No
28.4. Or do I want to do this? And just have it be smaller.
by stroking it. There can be no appeasement.
Combat with 22.4.
There can be no reasoning with an incendiary bomb.
Or not 30. Or 28.4. I'll go for the 22.4. I hate this. It's not to duplicate it. New infantry. Transfer them all over to new infantry. Because I can't get rid of this infantry division. For whatever reason. Carriers. Light task force. Sure, why not? Ooh, we lost 3. They lost 1. Lost 1. Ooh, that's their main fleet. Oh. Oh no.
Orders.
Okay. Let's take these. Go and ready. Yeah, economic policy. If I connect them all up, I gain bonuses. So I'm trying to connect them all over the place. This National Guard division could be good for. Could be good. I don't know. I don't know if it is. We'll find out. I do know is I need more top-of-the-line infantry. Because I need to protect my southern islands.
Command.
Because I need to protect down here. It does pull me out of my manpower pool. Operation should help with that desperate defense. Gruel pop. Okay, now they changed again. Hmm. I'll try to gain some islands here. Yeah, they're gonna lose the Indies in Malaysia. We did sink them though. But they're gonna run out of... Yeah, they're already having supply issues. Ooh. Lost 2 more. I do have 4 more destroyers I can throw into here. But I have like 39 destroyers. So that should help. I need extensive conscription. Oh, 2 heavy cruisers, 7 destroyers, 2 light cruisers. Oh, that was such a good fight. Ooh, that was so good. Love to see it. Basic light battery. Ooh. Yeah, that's more convoy sunk, but that's fine. Maintenance company. Let's actually add them in. Actually, hold on. Or yeah, let's add in 1 artillery. Puts me in how much debt? A lot. Okay. Turns out making a whole nother battle group costs a lot of money.
Attention! Ready!
Okay, we got these islands.
Handa ng kumilos!
We secured those islands. Good. We finally got aluminum.
Fall in!
I could continue going further along here in the Pacific. But I could just get them again. Anyway, right now we have to save the Indies.
Listen up.
Get cars here for my supplies. Yep. And I forgot to swap over to extensive conscription. Okay, so only the United States lost some stuff. They lost not a lot, damn. Let's develop mines. Let's see. Sugar exports. Alright, I'm doing alright. So far, so good. Keeping up with fuel. Starting to upgrade our destroyers a bit. There's some landing crafts. Upgrade torpedoes for our destroyers, yep. Oh, perfect invasion.
Ready, sir. Move out. Orders. Move out. Handa ng kumilos. Call in. Orders.
Now the cutoff, no supply.
Orders.
Sunk more of their ships.
Listen up.
I am in fact going to add 3 more rangers to this, so it's a bit more chunkier. Put us over our limits. Damn.
Ready, sir. Bandana. Attention. Bandana, sir. Listen up.
Let's see. Then right after that, I need to do this. Small caliber shells, improved light battery. Let's see, naval refit yards, better repair speed. Better defense, and scouting forces. That could hold them there until they get surrounded. Fight your drills, let's go. Got a drill, just in case there's a fight. Ooh. Burma's getting hit hard, China's actually winning. Japan's getting dunked on this game, damn.
Attention.
Let's go for Edward King. Alright, let's purchase more guns.
Attention. Ready to move.
Okay.
Call off a man. Bandana.
They should be able to break him.
Bandana Comilos. Fall in. Commands. Ready to
Hold on.
move.
Till these guys better.
Move out. Orders.
Ah, this guy there.
Mga command. Move out. Bandana, sir. Orders. Pinapaputokan kami. Opo, sir. sir.
Let's see. What was that noise? Oh, there's a battle going on down here.
Ready to move.
Almost got done lowering the Indies from the small Japanese fleet. Man, the Japanese just got absolutely shit on this game. Jesus Christ. Normally they're like really aggressive, just absolutely going at it. Man, Italy's getting shit on. Germany barely got into the Soviet Union. Man, Allies sweep this game.
Listen up. Move out. Orders. Listen up. Come on, move out. Listen up.
Alright, well there goes the Japanese.
Listen up.
Consolidate everything right there. Let's actually move these guys down here.
Commands. Keep your distance.
They just packed in troops now. Okay. Trying to convoy raid them into non-existence here is hard. Oh, my investment plan's almost done. Oh, alright, I got all that done. Nice. Got all my railways done. Which means I have convoys to spend. That helped out with my supply.
Attention.
Did they just completely up and abandon the front?
Listen up. Alisna! Fall in! Fall in!
Be an aircraft. Coastal Air Patrol. Agility defense, naval mission, bad weather, naval targeting, or deep ocean air patrol. I think maritime patrol bombers for coastal air patrol should work. There's a lot of coastline over here.
Almost, sir. Orders. Move out!
Yes, die, die, die. Tree of vanilla. Some peace deal, we should get plenty against Japan. Yeah, 44%? Oh yeah, because I did a lot of naval stuff, that's right. Yeah, because the Navy. The Navy helps. If you have a Navy, it helps a lot to gain more material. Sinking ships is a law score.
Ready.
Forgot about that. Let's see, I still do need more artillery, more guns. Let's get small arms.
Ready.
Alright. Let's do something brave.
Move out! Move out!
Alright, now we just gotta wait a bit more.
Command!
there.
Ready to move.
Line of battle's getting use. And right after this, we can go for Pacific Islands and conquest of Japan. That should swap us control over to some of the Pacific Islands. Then we can start taking stuff, territory. Man, they're still down here? Oof. We're actually making decent trades, though. Lost a submarine. Now we can cooperate as equals, or for the oceans. Okay, let's see how well we do.
Ready.
Mission type tactics could be good. Grand assaults. Rapid domination. Recovery rate, max speed, breakthrough organization. Recovery rate. Desperate defense, it's not too great, but it does give a 5% recruitable population bonus. And that is not insignificant too. So I'll go for that, because I just want more manpower.
Taking cover.
These guys are dead.
Keep your distance. Orders. Crossing up. Orders.
Yeah, they're dead. I should have force attacked. You win some, you lose some. Purchase more small arms. Actually, I don't need these anymore. So what I can do is chromium. actually requirements. Or it's just gain per infrastructure. Then max out on dockyards. Alright, I tried. I failed.
Your command! All in!
More torpedoes.
Ready, sir! Dana, sir!
Let's see, daily order.
Ready to move. Ready. Ready to move. Orders.
Depth charge thrower. Smoke generation. Develop naval infrastructure. Atomic research, there we go. Energy gain per coal. Now let's see. Passive sonar, yep. Do I still need this fuel gain? Yes. And I should probably drop down to limited exports anyway. Actually, I should probably still keep that up just in case. But I can probably shift up this patrol. He has no submarines. Yeah, he just has destroyers. I should shift this up once more. I think over here the US has got it. Instead I should patrol up there. And strike force up there. Smoke generators, yep. Now while that's going, it's a good action destroyer.
All in.
There we go.
Ready.
Oh, we're actually getting equipment now. Buy equipment. What if I just bought 200 sport equipment? One delivery at 11 factories? Sure. Alright, 3 days. I should get a lot more sport equipment. About enough to make my deficit go away almost. I do need another 2,000 guns. Another smaller guns, please. Take Pacific Islands. Let's take the Section 3, put it right there. So my strike force is reinforced just in case it needs it.
Listen up. Dana.
Convoy protection. Let's go. Cheaper convoys. Or at least faster convoys to get produced. Ooh. You know what? I
Ready,
could
sir.
probably do? I could probably have just made a shitload of this garrison brigade. Have this new infantry be what's my main template, and then just garrison all the ports with the garrison guy. But that requires a ton more material. Or Can't do
Listen up.
that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Orders.
Ah, he actually did get recalled. Damn.
Commands.
Who will be our...
Listen up. Attention.
promote him?
Attention.
Okay. Can I drop my oil import by 1? It'll be fine, right? Yes. I drop it by
Sailors and airmen of the
2?
Allied Expedition Service. You are about to embark upon the great crusade
Still full?
toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The
Still full. Okay, good.
liberty-loving people everywhere march with you.
That helps.
Allies and brothers in arms on other fronts, you will bring about the destruction of the German war machine, tyranny over the oppressed peoples of Europe, and security for ourselves in a free world. It will not be an easy one. Your enemy is well-trained, well-equipped, and battle-hardened. He will fight savagely. But this is the year 1944. Much has happened since the Nazi
More
triumph
heavier
in 1940.
battleships, more heavy cannons. I think I'm gonna go stick with my ones. Alright, now let's get my air up going.
Our air offensive has seriously reduced their strength in the air and their capacity.
Why is he trying to justify Oracle on us? What?
Our home fronts have given us an overwhelming superiority in weapons and munitions of war. Our disposal greatly exceeds that of the French men. The tide has turned. The free men of the world are
Let's
marching
see.
together to victory. I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. We will accept nothing less than full victory. Good luck.
What are small arms?
The blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
I should go down a limited export. uh, should I answer a message there real quick? Let's get more of those. Burgundy red. Okay. I need guys right now. I do not care.
Danang kumilos.
Okay. I don't think I need to worry about a naval invasion anymore. So maybe I could pull troops away?
Mga command. Dana, sir. Attention.
Let's actually separate them out so I can.
Danang kumilos. Attention.
Let's actually have him wait up here so that way I actually have troops over in Taiwan when I do get
Listen
over
up.
there. In the meantime,
Commands.
let's send troops down here into the south so that way I can get over here to the Kingdom Siam. Medium aircraft. Tactical bombing. Sure.
Mga command.
Active sonar, nice.
Attention. Pasinta.
Let's just get organized. This is me so fucking dumb.
Mga command! Fall in! Attention! Handa ng kumilos. Listen up! Move out! Ready to move! Orders! Handa ng kumilos. Move out!
Let's just move up the attack line.
Yung utos. Move out! Ready to move. Move out! Listen up. Ready to move. Listen up. Handa na, sir.
Yeah, I don't want to extend myself too much.
Yes, sir. Mga command.
Or my allies can just
Attention.
completely mess up everything. And almost get my entire army destroyed.
Orders.
Hold them in place until I can get more troops out of the way. I don't think this Taiwan invasion is gonna happen anytime soon.
Ready to move. Orders. Alis na! Move out! Attention. Mga command!
God damn it, Britain and France. Oh, my Taiwan invasion's launching, and it's going nowhere because they reinforced it to hell and back. Yeah, this Taiwan invasion's not happening.
Opo, sir. Listen up.
Well, I tried. Didn't go anywhere.
Fall in!
Let's try somewhere else.
ang utos.
If I can get that, that'll be really good. Right now I need more artillery.
Ready. Orders. Alista. Commands.
Okay, we took out quite a few stuff there.
Pinapaputukan kami!
Alright.
Handa na, sir.
Is that all of them? Yeah, it's all of them pretty much.
Listen up. Move out!
Right there.
Ready to move.
I should circle and cut them off by a lot.
All in. Orders. Listen up.
They're not gonna know what's hitting them. Till it's too late. Ha 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 ha. Mwah ha 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 ha. Mwah ha 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 ha.
Ready, sir. Taking cover.
Okay, they did know what hit them. Sad mwah ha 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 ha. We could just hit them repeatedly. Okay, probably should start getting planes. They're just so expensive, you know?
Maasinta.
I'll win through sheer numbers alone.
Opo, sir. Orders. All in. Move out.
Alright, defense breakthrough. Armor, I'm not really doing armor. Mobile warfare gives me subsidized contracts, which gives me armored car production cost. Okay. Okay, breakthrough for 6%, okay. Hold on, I'll take a screenshot of this and send it to Mal real quick. Okay.
Hands! Ano po ang utos?
Okay.
Attention! Move out! Orders! Anong utos? Attention! Papaatras na sila, sir.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't make them retreat, don't make them retreat, come on. Circle them. Yes! Trapped.
Yes, sir. Almost, sir.
Run up, run up, run up.
Hands!
Which one is suppressive barrage? Ah, here it is.
Attention!
That's the supply hub.
Handa na. Opo, sir. Attention! Opo, sir. Opo, sir. Alis na! Move out!
Okay.
Mga command! Hands! Fall in!
Let's try a different path.
Fall in!
So maybe I could take it over here from the north. Maybe not. But if not, then I could always try something else. That should help. And let's just order more artillery. It's 75 units, it's not gonna be too much. The guns would have been more useful, but let's get more civilian factories.
Opo, sir. Ano po ang utos? Attention. Handa na, sir.
Should kill them a lot faster. Alright, let's go over here. Let's see, what else do I need? Battalion combat team, let's make a conscription, self-reliance defense, this gives me more factories, I will need those factories.
Handa na. Handa na, sir. First. Commands. Move out. Orders. Opo, sir.
Basic fire control, improved fire control.
Ready to move. Ready to move. Ano po ang utos? Ready to move. Ready, sir. Handa ng kumilos. Ready to move.
You're not going anywhere.
Opo, sir. Ready, sir. Keep your distance.
Advanced torpedo launcher. Homing torpedo.
Ready. Keep your distance.
That's not working out.
Keep on moving. Yes, sir. Commands.
This is getting silly.
Ready, sir. Come on, move out. Attention.
Let's replenish supplies real quick. Yeah, my equipment situation is not good. Oh, here comes the invasion. Second invasion, Taiwan, and it's going nowhere.
Distances!
Because they fortified it out of hell. Okay.
Attention.
Iwo Jima.
Attention.
Okay.
Danang Kumilos.
Put them here. I get 2 guys down here. Come on. Come on.
Listen up.
I just need to force them out.
Ready to move. Danang Kumilos. Orders.
Let's do more kills. Let's go.
Attention. Ready. Ready.
Stop reinforcing.
Listen up.
Fit from here.
Call off a man.
Hmm.
Listen up.
We'll get there. It'll just take a little bit.
Ready. Done, sir. Done, sir. Done, sir. All in. Ready to move.
These guys from reorganizating too much
Attention.
until the reinforcements can arrive.
Done. Done, sir. Attention.
Good organization units coming in. Let's go. I just have to keep grinding and grinding and grinding. Ha! That's what she said. Let's go.
Done, sir. Commands. Ready.
No, keep going. Keep hitting.
All in. Orders. Move out.
Army experience gain. Artillery experience gain. Overwhelmed firepower, yep. And let's go for bold attack. Engineer companies.
All in. Orders. All in. Pull off a man.
Come on, go, 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 go.
Ready, sir.
Go.
Ready to move. All in. Commands. Pull off a man.
Just hold off. My object, my defenses failed. Stalled.
Orders.
If that succeeds, then.
Attention.
they're just too well organized. Order more small arms. Improve small airframe.
Ready.
And Iwo Jima's heavily. No, it isn't. It's not heavily fortified. Nor is it out of supply. You're supposed to be convoy raiding. Ah. Damn it, I keep getting into stalls. No,
Taking cover!
it's not gonna happen.
Mga command!
But what could happen is that. Um, full might of the Allies coming in.
Fall in!
Hey, now we're getting sunk. But at least it's not 1 million men dead. Like before. We've had games like that before. Not fun. Not a fun time.
Ready to move!
I shouldn't do that.
Ano po ang utos?
I should literally just send them back home. I don't even have supply for them anymore. I'm just gonna have to disband them. I have nothing on them. I no longer have supply for them. It'll be just easier on my logistics if I just got rid of them. They did a couple of good things, I'll give them that. They did good. But they can't work forever. So Iwo Jima should be losing convoys, but it's not. It's not going to.
Almost, sir.
Then you get to here. Can I push anywhere? No. I shall have the equipment to push anywhere. I don't have the civilian factories for this as well. 8 right there.
Mga command! Alis ka!
We even have green air. Yeah, we just don't have the equipment. Or the organization. Why is our organization so crap? Oh well, we can still make it for a little bit longer. Oh yeah, speaking of which, let's take a look, see what Europe looks like. Socialist Bulgaria, Romania, Poland is back in the Allies, let's go. British occupation zone, American occupation zone, Musaland. Republic of Italy? Okay. Kingdom of Greece Center experiences, Albania's neutral. Socialist Syria, Socialist Iran. Where's that Iraq? Iran, yeah. Here's Iraq. Turkey's in the Allies. Allies versus Comintern does not look like a good matchup right now. Maybe once we defeat Japan, it'll look better. Only give me 75 units. Mandatory conscription will give me more factory output plus 10%. That's pretty good. Yep. We need that factory output. Order more small arms. very bad idea. This is probably sink my navy, but I'm doing it anyway. No? Oh, is their navy already blown up? Oh. Boo. Oh, don't need this anymore. Patrolling, patrolling, patrolling. Keep saying capitulated. Go, 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 go. Everyone go.
Come on, move out.
Just keep going. Just go, 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 go. When Siam just blew up, it made it so much easier.
Uncle man.
Proof smaller frame.
Orders.
And dark description and Army of the Philippines. Oh, I did it.
I'm done now, sir.
Okay. Maintenance company.
Ready. Ready to move. Handa ng kumilos. Move out. Tara na. Ready to move.
Buy more small arms, buy artillery.
Fall in!
Go, go, go. Yeah, once Japan breaks, they break. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Ah. Oh, they're giving the state to me. Actually, if we forfeit that. No, because then I will get the resources from here. And that'll be a great.
My fellow countrymen, today the guns are silent. A great tragedy has ended. A great victory has been won. The skies no longer rain death. The seas bear any color.
Okay.
Men everywhere walk upright in the sunlight. The entire world lies quietly at peace. The whole mission has been completed. And in reporting this to you, people,
Republic of Vietnam is my puppets. Which means I am getting their some of their resources. I think. No. Does not mean I'm getting some of their resources. But it does mean I can pick up some of their resources.
A new era is upon us. Even the lesson of victory itself brings it profound concern.
Each new threat must be contained.
And the survival
Oh boy.
the destructiveness of the war potential through progressive advances in scientific discovery has, in fact, now reached a point which revises the traditional concept of war.
Okay, let's modernize everything.
Men, since the beginning of time, have sought peace. Various methods through the ages have been attempted to devise an international process to prevent or settle disputes between nations. From the very start, workable methods were found insofar as individual citizens were concerned. But the mechanics of an instrumentality of larger international scope have never been successful. Military alliances, balances of power, leagues of nations, all in turn failed, leaving the only path to be by way of the crucible of war. The utter destructiveness of war now blocks out this alternative. We have had our last chance. If we do not devise some greater and more equitable system, Armageddon will be at our door. The problem, basically, is theological and involves a spiritual recrudescence and improvement of human character that will synchronize with our almost matchless advance in science, art, literature, and all material and cultural development.
Depth charges, torpedoes, and light cannons
It must be our
should be enough.
if we are to save the flesh. We stand in Tokyo today, reminiscent of our countryman Commodore Perry 92 years ago. His purpose was to bring to Japan an era of enlightenment and progress by lifting the veil of isolation to the friendship, trade, and commerce of the world. But alas, the knowledge thereby gained of Western science was forged into an instrument of oppression and human enslavement. Freedom of expression, freedom of action, even freedom of thought were denied through suppression of liberal education, through appeal to superstition, through the application of force. We are committed by the Potsdam Declaration of Principles to see that the Japanese people are liberated from this condition of slavery. It is my purpose to implement this commitment just as rapidly as the armed forces are demobilized and other essential steps taken to neutralize the war potential. The energy of the Japanese race, if properly directed, will enable expansion
Okay.
vertically
Oil refining.
rather than horizontally.
Oil refining.
The race are turned into constructive channels. The country can lift itself from its present deplorable state into
Okay.
a position of dignity.
Chinese United Front's big. The Allies has gone a little bit bigger.
Has come the vista of a new, emancipated world. Today,
Okay.
freedom is on the offensive. Today, in Asia as well as in Europe, unshackled peoples are tasting the full sweetness of liberty, the relief from fear. In the Philippines, America has evolved a model for
No, we built the atomic bomb yet? Oh, shit.
against the fanaticism of an enemy supported only by mythological fiction. Their spiritual strength and power has brought us through to victory. They
Oh,
all
the wind's picking up outside.
take care of us.
Create the Marshall Islands. Develop oil fields. A lot of my stuff's going to traded goods. Taiwan can build more civilian factories, right? Yeah. Expand the coal mines. Oh boy. I still need so many. My Garrison Brigade. I can make them look like that. Yeah. So that's your governor. Local autonomy.
Bandana.
Modernization. Chinese United Front versus Comintern. Should probably also pick up an agency too while I'm at it. Adds Rehabilitated Finance Corporation, which grants some good factories, factory repair speed, free repair plus 25%. Ooh. And civilian factory construction speed plus 5%. I need to drop down to. I can't drop down limited export. Oop. I could drop this, and I could get resource development company. Where's my national projects? Oh yeah, that's right. I was building an agency. Let's see. Expand Singapore naval base. At least 8 air base. That should be enough. And the fuel refining. Yeah, I built in too many factories there. World War III started, boys. Let's go.
All in. All in.
Actually, I have a way better idea.
All in.
Oh, Japan's not in NATO. Fuck.
Orders.
do not need these land leases. That's 10 coal. That's where all my coals come from. Oh, in Taiwan. Okay, save game. World War 3, start. Next game. Okay. I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you to everybody that came by. And bye bye. That's the wrong thing. Bye bye. Bye.